these little children, they're very resilient. You can see how they're, how malleable they are, and how, and so that's the way we're all that way. But then, of course, as we get older, we become less resilient. But I think this is really a wonderful quality that we can retain, which is, this resiliency, and it's a coping skill. I think that the Native people especially demonstrated very well in terms of adapting to different changes. But now, of course, we need that more than ever, because we're at the stage of the greatest change in the history of mankind. Everything is accelerating, and but so we can see this parallel process happening in the world. We can see that there's forces of disintegration which are escalating, and this is what our attention is continually drawn to, that because you turn on CNN or anything, it's got every 20 minutes it rehashes these conditions in the world, and it must have an effect on people, even children, where is all you see is this social collapse, all this political anarchy, all this violence, all this stuff, So this is the signs of the escalation of the forces of disintegration in the world. But at the same time, and doesn't get a lot of airplay, we're also at a stage where everything is forces of integration are escalating. So this, what we have to do is have the resiliency and the really the willpower to consciously shift ourselves and align ourselves with those forces of integration and all these good things that are happening, to build community and to encourage the youth, and to and these things are present. Like you go, like for instance in South Dakota, you travel outside of South Dakota and people say, "Oh, you must be from Pine Ridge," because that's all they hear. It's like the worst place, and then the media all focuses on that. All this bad stuff. But there's so many good things going on there that you never hear about. You see, so this is what we have to do: is we have to really. I'm just not saying you have to turn a deaf ear or a blind eye to all this. It's present, but it should only serve to redouble our efforts to align ourselves and to support positive things that are going on.